Hi everybody, my name is Gabriel Varga, and today I'm going to take you through 10 beginner animal movements that are used in martial arts to develop coordination, flexibility, and strength. Please keep in mind that even though this video is listed as beginner level, they are still difficult if this is your first time attempting animal movements, so be safe, be cautious, make sure you find a soft surface to practice on, and above all else, have lots of fun. Our first movement is frog hops. You notice the hands and the feet move separately from one another. The hands reach out in front, and then the feet follow and catch up to the hands. Next up, we have scorpions. These are very similar to frog hops, but now instead of having both feet on the ground, one foot stays elevated in the air. You're trying to kick that elevated leg fairly high up so it becomes the highest point on your body. Now we move on to reverse frog hops. Feet lead now and the hands follow. You're going to find this one a little more difficult and you need to slow up because we always move faster forwards as opposed to backwards. Here we have the duck walk. The key to this one is to get really low to the ground. You're going to notice that my bum almost connects to my heels each time. Tiny little steps, and you try to make sure that you keep your back completely straight. Here we have the inchworm. This is the slowest drill out of the 10 that we're going to practice today. You reach your hand literally as far away from your feet as you can without falling down. And then once you've maxed out, your feet move up to your hands. If you want to work on your stretch, your feet come all the way to the hands, so you stretch out those hamstrings. But if you're just focused on the engagement of the core and the workout, you only have to bring your feet halfway towards those hands. Crocodile walk is now moving into more difficult beginner level, and what you're going to notice here is we start from a push-up position, we draw one elbow to knee, and then we do our push-up and we step forward with opposite hands and legs. So we're constantly staying in motion, constantly able to move forward, connecting elbow to knee. This one obviously develops the strength of a push-up, but is also really difficult for most people when they're learning coordination-wise. Here we have the gorilla walk. This is also known as a low cartwheel, and you can end up building from low to medium to high. The feet lead, and then the hands lead, and the feet lead, and the hands lead. Here's a shrimp motion. This is what's used when you're on your back and you have an opponent on top. You shrimp, you push your bum away to create distance. Heels dig into the ground, the bum disconnects, you move to the side of your body and you slide out. You'll notice that the feet do not leave the ground. They don't slide away. They dig in solid to the ground as the rest of your body moves backwards. Again, this is one of the more difficult beginner motions, and it could give you a little bit of difficulty. All right, now we're on to the Cricut. This one is pretty much fully strength related. You go to the bottom of a push-up position, you explode with your arms and a little punch through the balls of your feet, and you just try and move forward basically 6 inches at a time. If you find this one too difficult, the alternative version is to basically go into a downward dog position and then pop forward with your hands and feet. So you're not engaging the push-up position now, but you are still strengthening your core, and you still have to catch yourself on those arms, so you'll build up a little bit of strength. And finally today, guys, we have this spider walk, which is a combination of bear walk and crab walk. The transition between the two is difficult. As you notice, after 3 steps backwards, I lift my leg through and then my other leg through to transition. 3 steps and then the transition point. 1, 2, 3, transition, transition, 1, 2, 3, transition, transition.